Hasselblad, a fancy pants luxury camera brand used by the greatest photographers of our generation, like grainy days, bad flashes.
And me?
Hello, Internet, I'm sick. I meant like with germs and stuff. Anyway, this is my first impression of the Hasselblad 501CM.
Spoiler alert.
I think I might end up selling it, so stay to the end if you want to get your grubby little hands on it. But first, how did I end up getting this thing? Well, Sarah sent me this link to an estate sale in Fredericksburg, Texas, and after scrolling through, I got a bit of a
Gas attack.
gas attack. And I don't even know why. I mean, I already have a Yashica that shoots the same size picture as the Hasselblad for a fraction of the price.
What?
There was no price listed online, so...
What if they only wanted $5?
And that wishful thinking is what got me out the door before 8 a.m., driving almost an hour to Fredberg to be the first film nerd in line. The sale opened and there it was in my hand. But since I had never touched such a pretentious camera before, I didn't know what all the buttons did. And if I wanted to check that it was fully operational, I needed to phone a friend. And while I didn't record that call, here's a follow-up call with big boy studio photographer from Toast Studios, Alexander Just. What's the price point that you pull the trigger on this kit?
I mean, if you had $3K to buy that thing, like no brainer, like, yeah, totally worth it.
So you're telling me I got a good deal?
You actually got a really good deal.
Any other words of wisdom to people looking at Hasselblad systems?
Yeah, just do it.
You're an enabler.
You're enabling my camera hoarding addiction.
After you own all the cameras, you won't get addicted anymore because you'll get bored of it.
Do you just like tricking other photographers into buying cameras they don't need?
Yeah.
So it's all Alexander's fault. He's an enabler of my camera hoarding addiction.
But it sure is fun to play with.
Anyway, long story short, I obviously bought it,
And no, it was not just $5.
but it was half off.
Half off what?
Come on, leave me alone. I already have buyer's remorse.
But you know what won't give you buyer's remorse? My merch!
I have stickers.
High quality UV coated weatherproof laminated 5x7 sticker sheets. 3 unique sticker sheets, each with 5 designs apiece inspired by your favorite film stocks. And we've got trash can shaped film capsules that say banger on the other side. Put your trash can bangers where they belong.
In the trash.
Now available in 4 cool colors. Blue is the new one. Stickers offer free shipping. So go to madebylopro.com and use promo code FOMO. That's FOMO for 10% off any purchase made until Valentine's Day. That's February 14th.
Right, babe?
See, I remembered. Or go to my Help Me page and join LoPresti Army by giving what you can to support the channel and help make analog fun again.
At ease, soldier.
Anyway, here's the Hasselblad broken down into its base components. First up, the body. It's just a box with a mirror. Big whoop. Next up, the lens. This one's an 80mm f2.8. It's got shutter speeds from bulb mode all the way up to 1/500th.
Why is the shutter speed in lens?
That's right, these fancy pants backwards cameras got the shutter built right into the lens. Probably so they could charge more for lenses, I don't know why. Anyway, it's a leaf shutter, which is basically like an extra set of aperture blades that stop all the way down.
F maximum.
Okay, now the viewfinder, we got 2 choices. Either this tiny Instagram hipster waist level finder with a flip up magnifying glass, or I can slap on this fancy schmancy Prism viewfinder with a light meter in it. This monstrosity might look stupid as fuck from the outside, but put your eyeball up to it and it's gorgeous. Big, bright, beautiful screen. But while I do appreciate having a meter in the viewfinder,
I still kinda hate it.
more on that later. Finally, the film back. It's where you put your film. And it's got a dark slide, so that if you have 2 film backs, you can easily take one off and swap back and forth between 2 different kinds of film. Probably so you can make some boring film stock comparison YouTube videos. Anyway, let's go shoot this thing, I guess. So I loaded up some Kodak Gold 200 that just expired this month, and went to my old standby, the rusted out Chevy truck in our junkyard. Anyway, I got myself all framed up and started metering the scene. It told me about 1/250 at f8. So now I have to manually dial in those settings on the lens barrel. And that's why I kind of hate this thing. There's no auto exposure mode. I feel like some kind of middleman where the light meter is bossing me around, telling me to tell the camera what settings to use. And I'm like, fuck that. If you're so smart, why don't you tell the camera yourself? I'm lazy. I don't want to have to think about every little step that goes into taking each and every picture. Shoot more, think less. Anyway, I wasted 3 shots on my junk. One of this first comp of the truck, then I went and chased some armadillo around a yellow cart thingy we have, and the armadillo got away, so I just took this picture of the cart thing, then another head-on picture of the truck. Let me know which truck pic you like more. Once I was done snapping junk pics, I went to my Northfield and took this picture that I've taken a billion times before on like every camera I own.
Give me a break. You know, I've got a film photography YouTube channel, so gotta waste film sometimes.
Then I wasted like 4 frames on my mom's big cock. The chickens were kind of busy eating all these gourds on the ground, so they were kind of easy to snap pictures of, but I don't know, I think I kind of like this one where he's real close. Once I was done chasing some chickens around, it was puppy flash time! So I grabbed some chicken cookies and started popping off strobes at my cute little Walker puppy poopy boy. The first one was too bright. Second one, I really liked that one. It was really good. Then the other 2 were too dark. I was getting in the weeds playing with my flash meter, and anyway. And that's it! So that's my first roll in the Hasselblad, and honestly, I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, after all the hype from Jason and Caleb, I was convinced that this camera was gonna make me a better photographer. Either way, I'm still thinking of selling this thing. But before I end up with seller's remorse, I want to give it one more chance. So leave a comment below and let me know which camera from my collection you want to see go head to head with the Hassi. With similar ergonomics, a slightly smaller negative, and an auto exposure mode, we could pit it against the Mamiya M6 45. Or we can pit the Hasselblad against my Yashica TLR, a vastly more economical option that shoots the same sized 6x6 negative on 120 film. Or should we just pit them all against each other in a 3-way?
Triple threat match.
Or should I just sell it? I don't know. Thank you, Internet. I'm Nick. This was a last-minute episode. I was gonna do how to develop color film, but I got sick. In the middle of getting sick, I also went and got this, so I think it's God's punishment for being greedy and falling prey to my baser instincts of camera gluttony. If you're still here, say FOMO in the comment. Thank you so much, Internet. I think that's it for this one. Thank you, guys. See you in the next one.